Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong, ring a ding 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 dong, trivia heads. It's Friday, it's 4 p.m. Eastern time, it's time to party. I'm your host, Timothy Dunn, and with me as always is my Twitter handle. Come say hi on twitter.com if you are so inclined. If you want to make sure I'm not a robot and ask me a question and have a real interaction with me, isn't interaction on social media great? This is one2win trivia. You are whoever you are, and I am glad to be here with you again today. Friday, January 21st, 2022, the day after my birthday. Thank you so much for all the happy birthdays, everyone. I really appreciate it. It was my birthday yesterday, and oh, what a terrific birthday it was. I had two different kinds of cakes. I had a tiered seafood appetizer that was described as grande, and I got a ton of really nice messages from all over the world, and I really appreciate all of it. And thanks. I'll take it all. I'll take all the good wishes and the happy thoughts, and I want to send some back out to you, because when you take, you gotta give. So today, let's go ahead and play for a prize pot of $50 dang. We're gonna go ahead and split that three ways, $25 to our first place winner, $15 to our second place finisher, and 10 DeLoreans to our bronze medallion winner today. Shout out to a couple of faves in the chat. Gummy Nuggets, love your name, gotta say. Milky Fruits, you're right up there. And a top of the morning to Mango Queen. I really love reading your screen names. I think it's really fun. Now, those are some really good prize amounts, and I'll say it again. Those are some really good prize amounts, everybody. You're not playing for 13 cents. We're playing for $25. Come on. Now, Tim, I know you had a really good birthday, and I know you love talking about all the things you ate on your birthday, but can we please play trivia now? Yes, of course, we can. But what if you've just joined us and you don't even know how to play the dang game? Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm Tim. I hope you're having a nice time so far and being nice to everyone in the chat. It's like a nice group of people, But here's how you play one2win trivia. In just 1 second, I'm going to be asking you 12 general knowledge trivia questions, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the correct answer on your screen, or the answer that you think is correct, And if you tap wrong or you get it wrong, no big deal. You can always change your answer within the 10-second window that we give you. The more questions that you get correct, and the faster you do it, the closer you will be to claiming our top prize today. And remember, in this game, there is no elimination, and there's no penalty for guessing. So if you get a question wrong, who cares? Don't worry. You can keep on playing. Time is of the essence here, because in this game, prizes are awarded to the players who get the most amount of questions right in the least amount of time. That makes sense, right? Simple rules. And because it's my birthday, because I'm feeling benevolent, let me chime in real quick up top here and let everyone know something that you're going to find out pretty soon anyway. I am pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. What I want to tell you is that some of these questions are going to be hard. We know. That's kind of by design. But there's no penalty for guessing. So let's all just take a deep breath. Let's focus. Let's go with our gut today. You can change your answer within the 10-second window we give you. So go ahead and do that if you want. And who knows? Hey, maybe you'll be our big winner today. Someone's got to win. Might as well be you. You're here. You were on time. If you're ready to win today, type the word cake into the chat. Let's get the good cake vibes going. Oh, I had carrot cake and I had chocolate cake yesterday. Mamma mia, do I love me some cake. I'm not starting the game till I see someone type the word cake. Oh, I see a cake emoji. Oh, there we go. Cheesecake. Oh, Angie. It was Angie's birthday too. Shout out to Angie, my birthday twin, in the chat. I see the cakes are rising in the chat, so let's cut to the chase. We have a really fun game for you today. It's going to be great. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the birthday wishes once more, and for all of the general love you all bestow on me all the time. It's not just my birthday week. I appreciate it all very much. And look at that. Well, yeah, it's time for question one. Good luck, friends. Here's Q1. Woohoo! Q1. What color is the sky during the daytime? Is it blue, green, or yellow? What color is the sky during the daytime? You ever been outside? You ever heard of something called the sky? Well, I hope you have, because the old saying is the grass is always greener, but the sky is always bluer. The sky is blue. Something to do with refraction of light, I bet. But we're not going to go into that because that's just Q1. We just want to show you how to play the game. So we're going to keep it on moving to Q2. Q2. Q2, which of the following words is not a synonym of gruesome? Is it ghastly, grisly, or grisly? It's not a synonym of gruesome. Ooh, here's one for the word nerds in the audience. Shout out to the word nerds. Anyone been playing Wordle, by the way? Ooh, boy, I've been playing Wordle. I've been playing me some Wordle. I am on a 12-day streak on Wordle. And another reminder that I've never won HQ Trivia or HQ Words or one2win Trivia. So we all have different gifts. Maybe Wordle's a specific one. Anyway, let's get back to our game and leave Wordle in dust. None of these words will be found on Wordle. More on that on Twitter. Come find me if you have questions. Okay. According to the dictionary, gruesome is a word used to describe something that causes repulsion or horror. Something terrifying, much like ghastly. And grisly is also a synonym of gruesome, but not with the one with two Z's. Grizzly with two Z's is just the kind of bear, which means that is the odd word out today. And we've got 73 word nerds on this question. Congratulations. David, you thought grizzly, the other one. We got you with the little homophone. Do you like that? Do you know what grammar is? Okay, let's keep going to Q3. Q3. Which gaming company did Microsoft announce its intent to acquire this very week? Is it Activision Blizzard, Double Fine Productions, or ZeniMax Media? Woo, this is one for the tech heads out there. Now, this past Tuesday, Microsoft put out a press release with a surprise announcement that took many gamers by surprise. Of course, 2 months after the CEO of Microsoft Gaming said they were reevaluating their relationship with this troubled game company, they publicly announced their intention to acquire the whole dang thing for a whopping $69 billion. Nice. By the way, that's not quite what we all expected reevaluating the relationship to mean, but I guess that's technically true, right? But which of these three was it? Well, two of them were already successfully acquired by Microsoft. Double Fine and ZeniMax are all currently owned by Microsoft, which means Activision Blizzard is the correct answer on Q3. 72 of y'all are tuning into the news. And speaking of being in tune, it's time for Q4. That was a very Ryan Seacrest segue. I sort of love that one. Here we go. Q4. Which Disney movie was the song We Don't Talk About Bruno written for? Was it Cinderella, Encanto, or Frozen? We Don't Talk About Bruno. Are you talking about Bruno? Because we don't talk about Bruno. Now, Disney movies aren't only known for talking about princes and princesses. It's if there's one thing you'll find in any Disney movie, it's gonna be a bunch of musical moments, babe. Disney does not shy away from the musical. And some of these songs eventually managed to reach the Billboard Hot 100, probably owing to the fact that they basically invade your brain. You know what I mean? Like Let It Go, that song Let It Go. That was one of the most recent and biggest hits, but it's recently been overtaken by We Don't Talk About Bruno, which has even become the very first Disney song to reach #1 in the UK. And this song was written for their most recent animated movie, Encanto. 79 one2winners got this one right. If you tapped on Frozen, I guess it's time to let it go. Thank you. Good night. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not leaving. We're only on Q4. Let's move on to Q5. 79 one2winners got. I watched Encanto. It was really good. Let's go to Q5 though. Should keep it moving, right? We're having fun. Q5. How many pockets does an American-style roulette have? Ooh, is it 36, 37, or 38? How many pockets? American style, that's time. Now, if you've never been to Las Vegas, this one should be a no-brainer for you. Roulette is one of the most popular casino games all around the world and also one of the fastest ways to lose your money. I don't really gamble because I just lose everything. It's really simple. A wheel that contains the numbers 0 to 36 in alternating black and red colors and a ball that spins around it until it lands on any of the numbers. You just gotta guess where it's gonna land, you know? But actually, that's not the whole story. The numbers from 0 to 36 would give us a grand total of 37 pockets. But Ooh, there's a but. American roulettes actually have a 00 slot, which brings our total and the correct answer to 38. 38 is the winner we're looking for. 55 one-to-winners. Looks like you're winning. They're up. Get out while you're up. 19 of you thought 36. I mean, 30. It's all pretty close, but only one correct answer. Let's keep it going. Q6. Q6. Where were the first United Nations headquarters located? Were they in London, New York, or San Francisco? The first United Nations headquarters. Now, the United Nations, ever heard of it? You ever heard of the United Nations, babe? If not, open a book or turn on the news or something, okay? They were founded in 1945 in San Francisco in a so far successful attempt to prevent a third world war. Ding! Let's cross our fingers that we keep on this trend, right? And for a while, they had their first headquarters there, though for the longest time, they had their meetings in a couple temporary locations, Paris, London, and New York. And it looks like they took a liking to one of these places. They decided their main headquarters should be located in New York. That's where their first and current headquarters are located. And 52 of you were united with the right answer. Oh, okay, these are getting really good. These jokes are getting good. You've got to give it up for some of these jokes now. Do you know what I mean? These don't just happen. These are written. You know what I mean? Let's see. We got 52 one-to-winners. New York was the answer. 23 thought London and was wrong. You were wrong. 14 of you guessed San Francisco. And to that I say, wrong answer. But that's okay because we have more questions to come. Let's move on to Q7. This is a fun one here. Q7. Who did Marilyn Monroe dedicate the song Happy Birthday to You, Mr. President to? Was it Dwight D. Eisenhower, Harry S. Truman, or John F. Kennedy? That's time right there. Now, the year was 1962, and that might hopefully clue some of you in to the correct answer. The president was holding a massive birthday celebration in Madison Square Garden with over 15,000 attendees. Top-tier tickets to the party cost $1,000, which is $8,500 in today's dollars. And I bet you were even expected to bring a gift. That's how they get you right there. And Marilyn Monroe did indeed bring a one-of-a-kind gift, a personalized rendition of the Happy Birthday song, Mr. President. But it also happened to be her last appearance in public. That's kind of sad. But Tim, who was the president in 1962? Well, let me tell you, I was 27 years old in 1962, and I was there. And let me tell you, it was none other than JFK, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. That's our correct answer for Q7. 77 one-to-winners are getting a little slice of happy birthday cake. Just go ahead and send me a DM on Twitter, and I'll email you a piece of cake. Is that how it works? I don't know. We can try. It won't work. 77 one-to-winners. We got 5 guess Harry S. Truman and 8 guess Eisenhower. And once again, that would make you incorrect, but that's okay. Q8 is our next question. Let's move on to Q8. Which religion's followers would be most likely to use the expression oy vey? Buddhism, Judaism, or Taoism? Oy vey. Now, oy vey is a term of disgust, about pretty much equivalent to woe is me in English. And while its exact origins are a little unclear, with some claiming that it originates from Yiddish and others not entirely agreeing, welcome to history, there's one thing that everyone should be able to agree on. One specific religion's followers are way more likely to use it than the rest of the world. And which would that be? Oy vey even appears in the Hebrew Bible, which rules Taoism out. And the correct answer, of course, is Judaism. 78 one-to-winners needn't say oy vey. They can say oy yay. I was correct on Q8. Don't say oy yay. You can just say yay. 4 of you thought Buddhism and 8 thought Taoism. And in the words of Benjamin Franklin, you're wrong. I'm harking on the wrong answers a lot today. Maybe it's because I'm a year older, and a little wiser, and feeling a little sassy. Maybe not. Okay. This next one's for me. This is a question for me. Q9. Colby, Monterey, and Teleme are all types of what? Apple, cheese, or orange? That's time right there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You know, I love a food question. Now, there's a lot of different types of all three of these foods, from Honeycrisp apples all the way to bergamot oranges. In fact, rumor has it there are over 7,000 different kinds of apples, which makes cheese seem kind of boring in comparison with only 1,800 different types. But if we're talking Colby, Monterey, and Teleme, we're not talking about fruit, babies. We're talking about cheese. Sweet, sweet cheese. Orange, you glad you chose cheese? Oh, these jokes. You should have to pay for these jokes. 72 are correct, and you're very glad to choose cheese. I'm always glad to choose cheese, and I'm also glad when my sweet boyfriend chooses Lactaid, because he has a problem with cheese sometimes. Oh, he's not going to be happy I said that, but that's okay, because Q10 is on the way. Q10. Which famous online video game suffered a 3-day-long outage back in October? Was it Raid Shadow Legends, Roblox, or World of Warcraft? An outage in October. Now, this video is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. I know that seems impossible to believe. They're everywhere, but you are safe here. For now, stay with me. Stay close. We gotta go. Just kidding. Anyway, back in October of last year, one of these massively popular online-only games crashed. And for all of 3 days, people around the world were unable to play it at all, which led to rumors of its demise. And while World of Warcraft goes down for maintenance on like a weekly basis, you know what I mean? The outage we're speaking about was completely unexpected and unplanned, leaving over 40 million players high and dry. Will nobody think of the children? Roblox is the answer for Q10. Roblox. 54 one-to-winners. Knew this one was right. Not even guessed that Raid thing. We can't say that name any more times. They come and get us. They're here. We have to go. Just kidding. No, they're not. Let's move on to Q11. Oh, you know it. Q11, one of my favorite picture questions. Which of these skyscrapers is located in Sweden? Which of these skyscrapers is located in Sweden? Tap on the correct one. Oh, you thought we weren't going to do picture questions anymore. And here we go. I love the picture questions. Now, here's a question about massive buildings, or skyscrapers, as they call them. Did you know that the world's fastest elevator is in one of the skyscrapers that we just showed you? And one of the options we showed you also happens to be the tallest skyscraper in the world. Yep, the Burj Khalifa, which was our top right option, is the tallest building in the world. It has 163 floors, but that one's located in the United Arab Emirates. And the bottom left option, the Shanghai Tower, is the one with the fastest elevator, but as its name might imply, it's in Shanghai. That's not Sweden. And so is the one right next to it. The Swedish contender is this one, the Turning Torso. Looks like 44 one-to-winners got that one right. Good for you. Good for you all for getting that correct. That was a toughie. Some of these are toughie. Can you believe it's already Q12? Sometimes I look up and I'm like, how can it already be time? I feel like I just got on here and started blabbering at you. We're in our final question, so focus up. The game could still, it's anyone's game still. We still don't know who is going to run away with all the coins. Q12. Q12. Which country is tied with the United Kingdom for the number of literature Nobel Prize laureates? Is it Germany, United States, or neither? Which one is tied with the UK? That's time on Q12. All the damage has been done. There's no turning back now. The United Kingdom is one of the countries with the most Nobel laureates in literature in the world, with 11 of them to be exact, including people such as Winston Churchill and Harold Pinter. And Germany is also remarkably close in this leaderboard of top writers, but they fall just shy of the UK with 9 laureates. Does that mean the United States is the right answer, Tim? Well, it would have been if we asked this question back in 2010, when the US also had 11 laureates, but times they are a-changin'. And after Bob Dylan and Louise Gluck won a Nobel after 2010, they got ahead of the UK, which means our final correct answer is neither. 59 one-to-winners got that one right. I stumbled over some words today, but that's okay. It was my birthday. I get a grace couple of days, right? How's everyone think they did? We had 96 players finish this game. I got to see some scores. Do you think you got a 96th? Do you think you were first, second, third, 17th? Let's see in the chat. Let's see some numbers. I want to see some numbers scrolling through that chat. Let's see what we got. I did better than usual. We thought we have a 59th, 69. Nice. That's all I'll say to that. 45. Jenny thought she was Eugene, 21. Jenny, 43. Gary put the cheese emoji. The cheese stands alone sometimes, I guess, and that's a-okay. Let's go ahead and see who's today's winners were. Congratulations to... Ooh, we have an old favorite, Fragley, with 12 correct answers and answering in 37.23 seconds takes home our gold. Joe T with 12 correct answers in 39.4 seconds. And my old buddy Milky Fruits. I threw you like a real good vibe stitch when I called out your names. And I third place with 12 correct answers and 41.15 seconds. Congratulations to all three winners and to everyone. I think you're all winners. And that's it, friends. That's one to win. Congrats to everyone for playing. If you didn't snag any prizes this week, I have great news. We do this every single Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Just sign up for the little text notifications. They send it right to your phone and we're doing it. And it's fun, right? And as always, I hope everyone had a good time today. Again, I'm still flying high off my birthday, but I hope you all had fun. And if you did have fun today, if you smiled or laughed or had learned something new, I challenge you to take that little spark of excitement, of happiness, of joy that you got today and to go do something nice for someone else, because happiness is contagious and joy is not meant to be kept. Joy is meant to be shared. I've been Timothy Dunn this entire time. Thank you so much for playing. If no one else has told you this yet today, I love you, and I'll see you all over on twitter.com or in my sweet, sweet dreams. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you next week. Bye.